Dominique, and you were on your way back from court, and the transport van had pulled into the garage. Can you tell me what happened?
All right, so after we pulled into the garage, the deputy ended up walking out. They took the girls and brought them inside the building. And so after they brought them in the building, nobody ended up coming back. I'm thinking they probably patting them down, checking them, because they normally do a little pat down and then bring everybody in. So they never came back. And so 15 minutes go by. We sitting here waiting like, all right, they probably gonna come back. 30 minutes go by. Well, all right, they probably just, I think they probably pulling a prank on us or something. Like, they trying to see if we gonna escape or something. An hour go by, people start panicking. They like, they don't know what to, they don't like, they was just shaking like they ain't know what to do. And then like another hour go by, so now everybody panicking. We all scared. A couple people had to go to the bathroom because like we ain't had nowhere else to go. So a couple people had pooped their pants and they peed themselves. And then I was in there with somebody that's mentally ill. He wasn't like mentally stable, and so he got to freaking out because he was claustrophobic and he really couldn't breathe like that. And so I'm trying to help calm him down. And while I was calming him down, I'm only 20 years old, and he was, mind you, like he was probably like 30 something. So I'm panicking myself. I was in fear for my life because I really didn't know what to do. And mind you, we in belly chains and leg shackles, so we really can't move like that. Like it's hard for us to move, and so. While all that happening, I'm trying to calm the dude that's panicking. I'm basically being like the person in charge. I'm trying to calm everybody down, tell everybody we gonna be okay, we gonna make it out. But everybody all scared for themselves. They was all in fear for their life because we thought we was gonna die because the deputies just left us. They just left us in the van. It was getting hot, and mind you, like how hot it was. The van is like a 8-passenger van, and so the van, like you can see the fog on the windows. Like the windows is starting to sweat, and so everybody sweating bullets. We all hot. We ain't got no air, and so we all just trying to do the best we can. And
Yeah,
so
and
after that,
I was just gonna say that it was probably very hot in there. I remember it was about 80 on Monday, and it sounds like all the windows were up too.
yeah, all the windows were up. We didn't have no air. Like all the air was basically just trapped in, so we really didn't have nothing to breathe. We were just breathing the same air for a couple of hours with no water. None of us ate. We had missed our dinner and everything.
Was it? What was that feeling like? It was hot, and did you just feel like you couldn't breathe, or what was that like with being
It
confined
was
like
it
that?
was like hot, mug. It was like hot and muggy. And then also I got bad PTSD and I don't like being in closed spaces like that. And then mind you, I'm chained from the waist and both of my arms is chained together and also my legs is chained together, so I couldn't move. It was hard to get air. Like I really couldn't do nothing. Like I was really in fear for my life. Like I was shaking badly. Everybody was just panicking, but I'm still, mind you, I'm still being a leader so I can make sure everybody else around me is being like make sure they're okay and trying to breathe and take deep breaths and make sure y'all just control breathing and everything like that.
Yeah. And how did you end up getting out?
All right, so it's windows. They got chicken wires on the windows, and so I started kicking like the front window, and like the sliding, like the door slides. So like you see the lock at the top, the door it didn't come off. So it was because I was kicking at the wrong part. So then it was a smaller window. I kick at the smaller window. I kicked it like 3 times. The window finally ended up breaking, and then I had to jump out the window head first with my arms chained to my body and all that. And so I had to jump out head first. And so I ended up hitting my head, cutting my arm, got cuts on my ankles, and I'm like bruised really bad because my body really hurt. And I think I got a mild concussion or something, but I really don't know.
Okay. And sir, what are you in for right now?
I'm in here. I'm being all right. So 2024, I was in here being I was being in here. I'm put in here basically for defending myself on a 2024 Glow Road shooting. They're trying to charge me with unlawful intent, CCW, felon in possession. But I was just at a party, and they tried to say I had a gun and I was doing all this bad stuff. All that happened, and also I got another charge. I'm being charged with assault with intent to murder for something that I wasn't even around. I got the proof to show that I wasn't around and everything, and they still trying to basically put all this on me. And I'm just sitting here like, wow, and I got the evidence that to prove I'm innocent for every case.
Did the sheriff talk to you after this incident? Did he come speak with you at all?
Yeah, he came and talked to me, but he's basically just saying thank you. We gonna do an investigation. He wasn't really trying to like really talk about no. Like he was just basically saying thank you, and he really wasn't trying to. I just feel like he just wasn't like really interested. He was just trying to make it seem like he doing his job just because the incident that happened.
Okay. Okay, well, thank you for sharing your story with us. We're just glad you guys are okay.
Yeah, I am too, because then also it was like a 60, 70-year-old man. He was in the back, and it looked like he was having a panic attack, and I had to also calm him down too. It was just, everything was just all bad in there. Like, it's like, shouldn't nobody go through this? Because I'm only 20 years old, and so it's just like, and I was the youngest one in the car, so it's just like, that was just bad for me to have to be the one to take charge and be in charge of everything.
Yeah,
do all that.
I want to ask you this too. Are you the one that did break out of that window? Was there others, or were you the primary one that got that window busted out?
Yeah, I was the primary one.
Okay. Okay, Dominique, thank you for sharing your story.